How's it going? It's Shane Thomas, ready to show you another country classic on the acoustic guitar. This time, this video, we are going to learn a classic, Tennessee Flat Top Box by Johnny Cash and later on his daughter, Roseanne Cash. Thank you to Travis for this request. I always appreciate getting requests from you all out there and helping you learn how to play the songs that you want to know how to play. And if you're new to this channel, I appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you can get all the latest acoustic guitar lessons and all the latest country guitar tutorials so I can show you how to play the songs that you want to know how to play on the acoustic guitar. 1961 is when this song first came out. It was written by Johnny Cash, the great Johnny Cash. And then years later, in 1987, his daughter made it a #1 hit with this song. And that's how I first learned about this song. When I first heard this on the radio, I just assumed it was a Roseanne Cash song. But I loved it. I loved the guitar riffs in it. And it's just immediately, I was immediately a fan of this song. But how cool is that to be a father and have your daughter make a hit out of one of your songs, or vice versa, being a daughter and make your dad proud and pay tribute to your father by doing one of his songs and making it a hit. The song is very simple. You only have 2 chords. Well, I should put a caveat on that. The chords, there's only 2 chords, so that section is simple. There's some tricky guitar parts, but they're cool. And I'll show you how to play those. So it depends on what you want to learn from this song. If all you want to learn is the chords, you'll learn that at first. We'll go through the chords and some different scenarios you could do for that. And then later on, we'll learn just the intro section, you know, that lick, that kind of thing. And then we'll learn the other guitar parts. So it depends on what you want to learn from this song, or if you want to learn this song entirely. We're going to take it just the chords first and song structure. Later on, we'll learn the intro lick and then your other guitar parts. All right, so let's get going. Now, if you play along with the original version and the Roseanne Cash version, you're going to need a capo. Now, if you don't have a capo, you'll still be able to learn how to play this song. It just won't sound like any of the recordings I'm going to reference. So if you can, or if you already have one, get you a capo. That's going to really help you out. Capo is this device you put on your guitar frets that helps you make, with the chord changes, helps you change the keys of the song. So the original version from 1961 and the Roseanne Cash version, you have the capo on the 3rd fret. And the chords are 2 chords is all we need, G and D. And check out those chord diagrams when I show you how to play them, so you'll know where to put your fingers and what strings to pluck and strum. So G is the 6th string, 3rd fret. Put a finger there. 5th string, 2nd fret. Play the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string open, and press down on the 3rd string or 3rd fret of the 1st string. Again, check out those chord diagrams. That's the 1st chord. D is our 2nd chord if we're playing the song from the 3rd fret, or the capo on the 3rd fret. D, middle finger goes on the 2nd fret of the 1st string. 1st finger goes on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, and your ring finger goes on the 2nd string, 3rd fret from the capo. Strum down, 4th string on down. So G, D. And that's it. That's your chords. Now, if you watch on YouTube or somewhere, if you see Johnny Cash performing it in later years, he doesn't have this capo on the 3rd fret, and he doesn't play the G and D chord. One performance that I'll put a link in the description below to it so you can see is C, just in a different key, and G. So you already know G. Let's learn the C chord real quick. 1st finger goes on the 1st fret of the 2nd string. Put your middle finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret from the capo, and 5th string is pressed down by your ring finger on the 3rd fret. So 5th string, 3rd fret. So G, or excuse me, C major, to G. And then yet again, another performance from the Johnny Cash show. He's got it on the first fret, playing C, G. And so the reason I want to show you all that is the versatility of using a capo. And I'll put a link in the description below to a capo if you want a capo like this particular brand, the Kaiser brand. I just want you to have the versatility and see and to show you the reason for using a capo. Johnny probably, on some days he felt like singing a key lower or a key higher, but that's the versatility. So if you try to play along with some of the videos on YouTube, the Johnny Cash, more than likely those live performances are going to be C and G. In a little cabaret in a South Texas border town. But we're going to, so just to recap, if you do the live performances, more than likely the cable's going to be on the first fret or the second fret using the just two chords, C and G. But the rest of this video, we are going to play along with the original recording and the Roseanne Cash original recording. And that is G and C. Now, it's not really his trademark chick-a-boom strumming pattern. It's more of a just down, down. Dun, 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 dun. So the two chords again, if you're playing with your capo on the third fret, are G and D. In a little cabaret in a South Texas deep border town, boy and his guitar, and the people come from all around, and all the girls G, from there to Austin D. We're slipping away from home and putting jewelry in off G. Take a trip to go and listen D. Till a little dark-haired boy played the Tennessee flat top box G, and he would play. That's your verses. You got three verses. You just do the G and D for all three verses. Now, if you're interested, stay tuned. I'll show you how to play the intro and the other guitar parts. Now that we learned the chords to Tennessee Flat Top Box, let's learn the famous intro lick. So let's learn how to play the intro lick, the Tennessee Flat Top Box. If you have your capo on the third fret, we are going to start at the second fret from the capo on the fourth string. So 2, 3, 4. Then what you do is on the third and fourth string, slide from the third fret. It's best, I think, to use your middle finger and your ring finger. On the third and fourth fret, then you just slide up one fret a piece. So from 3 to 4, slide up to 4 to 5. Then stay on 4 to 5, hit that twice. Then take your hand off, play the 4th string open 3 times. Do it again, 3 to 4, slide up to 4 to 5, play 4 to 5 twice. Open 3 times. Then from the 5th fret, slide into that 5th fret, like that, on the 4th string. 3, 2, open, 0. 5th string, 3rd fret. 5th string, 2nd fret, open, G major chord. And that's an important piece of the song too. When you're on that G major chord, bring your middle finger down on the 4th string and hammer on and pull off on that 2nd fret. Ding, 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 ding. 4th string, 2nd fret. You see that a lot. And that's how you play the intro lick to Tennessee Flat Top Box. Now that we learned the intro lick to Tennessee Flat Top Box, let's learn the lick that occurs between verse 1 and verse 2, occurs again between verse 2 and verse 3, and it occurs once more after verse 3, and that's how the song ends. A couple things to keep in mind with this lick. It's essentially the intro lick, except that we add a new section on to the front of the intro lick. So the fact that you already know the intro lick will help you play this lick. And another thing to keep in mind is the number 3 or the 3rd time. It would be helpful, I think, if you remember on the 3rd time that you play a section, you're getting ready to switch up to a new section. And I'll show you what I mean as we're playing along and as I'm teaching you this lick. Let me play it for you real slow, and then I'll show you how to play it. Here's the 3rd time right here. New section. Third time, new section. Repeat that entire section. Third time. Third time, new section. Just like the intro. All right, let me show you how to play that lick. Remember, it's essentially the intro lick, except we don't have that section of the intro lick, and we add on a new section to it. And here's the new section. Remember the number 3 the 3rd time. I think that's going to be very helpful to you. So we start off on the 6th fret, or 6th string, 3rd fret from the capo, downstroke, upstroke. 5th string open, 2nd fret, 5th string, 3rd fret. Do that 2 more times. Down, up, on the 6th string, 3rd fret, open, 2, 3, one more time. Remember, the 3rd time triggers our brain to say, uh-oh, we're going to switch to something else. Okay, so now it's good practice. If you just sit around the house, walk around the house, just keep doing that until you can pretty much play it blindfolded or in your sleep. I think it's good practice for you. So let's do it. Doom, 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 doom. 1, 2, 3. This is our 3rd time, so we go to a new section, which is the 4th string, 2nd fret. Then play the 3rd string open twice, downstroke, upstroke. Then back to the 4th string, 2, 3, 2, 0. Then, just like in the intro lick, we're going to take our 3rd and 4th fret on the 3rd and 4th strings, slide up to 4th and 5th fret, play that 2 more times. So it's slide up, 1, 2, slide up, play the 4th string open 3 times. Do it one more time, and this time you're going to slide up to the 5th fret, 4th string, then walk down. 3, 2, 0. And then you do that section again. Let me downstroke. Dun, 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 dun. 1. Open 3 times. Do it again. 1, 2, 3. Third time. Now on the end of the second time that you do that opening lick, you end here on this 3rd fret, 5th string, then you walk it down. 3, 2, 0, G. So let's recap that opening lick. So hopefully I didn't confuse you. But we do this section 3 times. Down, down, up. On the 3rd time, we go down the 4th fret, 4th string, 2nd fret. Then play the 3rd string open twice. Go up to, play that twice after you slide up. Then play the 4th string open 3 times. Do it again. From 3, 4 to 4, 5. Play 4, 5 twice after you slide it up. Open 4th string 3 times. On the 3rd time, we slide up to 5, 3, 2, open. Do that again, another time around. So you got that? So that little lick right there, you do it twice. And then at the end of the 2nd time, as you're, then that's when you go to the 3rd fret of the 5th string, walk it down, 2nd fret of the 5th string, open 5th string, G. Then down here on the 4th string, hammer on, pull it off. And that's how you play the lick that occurs between verse 1 and verse 2, verse 2 and verse 3, and at the end of verse 3. And the song ends just on that G, and you hammering on that 2nd fret, 4th string. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this guitar tutorial. It's been helpful to you, and it showed you how to play Tennessee Flat Top Box by Johnny Cash and Roseanne Cash. We learned the guitar chords, which is G and D if you got the capo on the 3rd fret. If you're playing along with Johnny Cash, some of Johnny Cash's live performances, you just simply move the capo down to the 1st fret or the 2nd fret and play the chord C and G. But if you want to sound like the original recording in Roseanne Cash's version, 3rd fret, G and D. We also learned the intro lick and the lick that occurs between the verses and at the end of the 3rd verse. It's a lot of fun to play. I love it. And you'll get it. If you haven't got it already, you'll get it very soon if you keep practicing. Remember this song, you can either do strumming pattern that's the typical Johnny Cash boom chicka boom, boom chicka boom, boom chicka boom, or you just play your own version of down and up, down, up, down. It's all about feeling. You'll get it. So if you like this video, if it's been helpful to you, hit that like button. If you haven't already, I appreciate it if you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get all the latest acoustic country guitar tutorials as soon as I publish them, along with a lot of other acoustic guitar lessons. So to help you become a better guitar player and help you keep these classic songs such as this one alive. I want y'all to keep strumming and humming. Keep practicing that guitar. Till next time, I'm Shane Thomas. Take care. Then one day he was gone. No one ever saw him round. He vanished like the breeze. They forgot got him in the little town, but all the girls still dreamed about him